Today we are bringing you injury updates about Chelsea players ahead of Arsenal game. We have the likes of REECE James and the rest of them. So stay tuned so you don't miss anyone. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not and hit the like button on this video. We are starting with REECE James. REECE James is a major doubt for this Arsenal game because according to report, REECE James underwent a scan which was deemed fine after sustaining an injury over 10 days ago. He is training alone and a doubt to face Arsenal. So REECE James 10 days ago suffered an injury setback. Remember, he was back before he served his suspension against Burnley. We were expecting to get REECE James back after the international break, but 10 days ago he underwent a scan after sustaining a minor injury 10 days ago, and that injury maybe will rule him out against Arsenal. If you watched my videos about the right back options, you will discover that I made mention of Chelsea playing Cucurella or Gusto ahead of REECE James against Arsenal. There is no way Chelsea should risk REECE James against Arsenal. Arsenal have so many pacey wingers. You don't want REECE James to pass through that stress. We still have the likes of City, Manchester City and Newcastle coming up very soon. So we need a fit REECE James. There is no need to rush him. Even without this injury setback, it was not a right decision for Chelsea to consider starting REECE James. Many people were clamoring for REECE James to be thrusted back into the starting lineup. But if you understand the condition of REECE James, you wouldn't risk him in this crucial game against Arsenal. It is better we maintain the back four that has kept 3 clean sheets in the last 3 games. So REECE James is a major doubt, not a minor doubt. REECE James is a major doubt for this Arsenal's game. Not only REECE James, other players, there are some other players that are also doubts ahead of this visit. The next person we are going to discuss is BROJA. This is what the Albanian manager had to say. What happened to BROJA is very simple. It arose from a serious injury. He had been out for 9 months. He came back a few weeks ago. He played a few minutes in the first match, the same in the second. Then 1 match before coming to us, he played 45 minutes and was replaced due to some physical problems. Normally, he had to check up as Chelsea before coming to us. The checks had gone well. When he came here, he trained, but he still had a bit of concern. We sat down and spoke to the doctor, and we were in constant contact with Chelsea to find out about his injury. It was clear that he wasn't and he couldn't play, and together with the club and the player, we agreed that he would return to Chelsea and begin his recovery. That's the whole story. So it is confirmed that BROJA is not in a perfect condition. He's not in a perfect physical condition to feature. Arsenal play a high intensity football and physical players. You wouldn't want an unfit BROJA who is struggling massively with fitness level to be risked after coming back from a 9-month injury. We have Raheem Sterling, who is on fire, and we also have Mikhailo Mudryk, who scored a cracker to open his account for his country. So if you do have Mudryk and Sterling in a perfect form at the moment, it is unwise to risk BROJA. BROJA should be allowed to recover fully. Personally, I would suggest that Chelsea don't rush him. It is better we monitor BROJA and give him lengthy time for recovery. Yes, it is even better to send him on loan to a lower club that doesn't have any pressure so that he can build his fitness level from there. The same thing we did with Loftus-Cheek when he came back from a similar lengthy injury. Chelsea sent Loftus-Cheek to Fulham to build that fitness level. He doesn't necessarily went there to win titles or to challenge for trophies. So Chelsea should consider doing the same thing they did with Loftus-Cheek. Trusting Armando Broja with these physical challenges will only make matters worse. It is better to send him to a mid-level team to build his physical condition, since Victor Osimhen is available in January. If you can get Victor Osimhen, then Broja should be allowed to go on loan to build his physical level. But this Arsenal game, definitely, there is 80% probability that Armando Broja will not be available for selection against Arsenal. Moving over to Cole Palmer. Here is the update on Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is expected to play a part against Arsenal despite returning from international duty earlier than planned. So this is the update on Cole Palmer. He is not at 100% physical fitness, but he is expected to play a part. We might not see Cole Palmer starting from the beginning. That we might see him coming from the bench, maybe from the 60 or 70 minutes, because currently, at the moment, Cole Palmer is not ready to play full 90 minutes of football. Yes, he withdrew from the national duties against Serbia in their 9-1 win. England under 21s. So Cole Palmer is not at a physical condition to complete 90 minutes of action for Chelsea, especially against a team like Arsenal. So this moment, Chelsea have so many injuries, but a good news is that as these players are becoming unavailable, there are some players picking up form. Noni Madueke has scored 3 goals in his last 2 international games for England under 21. Wonderful goals. Modric opening his account and Sterling being in the mood at the moment. And we all know what Sterling can do when he is in the mood. So these are updates about players that are in doubt against Arsenal. The last person we are discussing is Romeo Lavia. The expectation at Chelsea is to see Romeo Lavia back on the pitch at the end of November. This is the idea and the hope. Chelsea remains 100% convinced of the investment they made in him. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea are not giving up hopes on Romeo Lavia. It is expected that Romeo Lavia will be back in action by November. Remember, he had injury setback, an ankle injury. So we'll be seeing Romeo Lavia back in action to make his Chelsea debut around ending of November or December. All the best. This is the latest injury updates about Chelsea players ahead of Arsenal. Do well to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to subscribe. We'll be bringing you so many updates about this match against Arsenal because it is a crucial match and a must win. A win against Arsenal will announce our return to form. Yes, many people are saying that we are beating smaller, toothless teams. So we need to have a statement win against Arsenal for people to start taking us seriously. Like this video and drop your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.